Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, an incredible 3v3 featuring professional player Minchul on new Super, the fastest map. I cast this on my live stream last Sunday, so if you want to see games like these, go ahead and tune in to my channel at 11 a.m. Eastern every single Sunday, and you will see incredible games like this, okay? Alright, so go ahead, sit down, strap in, get a drink maybe, because this is a long 3v3, and I'll see you at the end of the cast. Minchul... Oh, it's just a 3v3. It's not against anyone in particular. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, sweet. 3v3 shenanigans featuring Minchul. I don't know, he's in here somewhere. Maybe RJB can tell us who he is. Or maybe it's the guy with 320 APM. So top left, going to be Team 1 featuring Barcode 9. He's got a teammate who's in the top right who's a Protoss named OKSK0022. And then another dude named HeyU0022. So I don't know, these guys seem like friends, right? Team 2 represented by Luxor, bottom right. He's a Terran player. His teammate, also blue, going to be a Protoss named Enfn. Oh, Fun. Fun. And then Heidi on the right side, who is a Zerg player. Only Zerg representation of the day. Glad that we have all three races represented. Alright, so Zerg player is going to be Zealot pressured in particular. Yeah, exactly, Litany. Like, playing against someone who is your skill level or a little bit better, you could definitely learn from that. But playing against someone who just rocks your world is not a learning experience, and it never ever will be. This is good. Little Zealot Marine combo against enemy Zealots. Fantastic stuff. Loving that very, very much. You know, I've been having a thought recently. And I'm realizing, is there like two distinct audiences here? One for the 1v1s and one for the fastest maps, right? I think there's definitely a lot of crossover. There's definitely people who like StarCraft because it's StarCraft and like fastest map. Maybe it's not 1v1s or, you know, 2v2s on Hunters, but, and it's a little bit of a different animal, but it's samey enough that it's really good, right? But are there some people who are like, it's a fastest map, I'm out. Whereas if this was another 1v1, they'd be in, right? Maybe we should, I don't know, maybe we should split up fastest maps for their own stream and then do, you know, 1v1 regular team stuff. Not fastest map on its own stream. Floating ideas. What's up, investing with Nick Cowles? How's it going, Mr. Nick? Happy Sunday. Yeah, see, Tentenchu likes both. And I know a lot of you do, like I said. I know a bunch of you like both. And this is the time of the Marine Medic, right? Against Protoss, Marine Medic is really, really strong until Reavers and Psionic Storm come out, and then it's bad. Especially if you're microing well. Pull back. Let the Zealots help you. Yeah, Team Red's doing some really good work right now, just controlling the center. The Zealot Marine Medic stuff is great. They're letting the Zerg player power up, too. He's already starting to pump Hydras. This is fantastic. This is really high level fastest map. See, and Nick's more of a fastest map guy. See, this is what I'm talking about. Dave C likes the variety tracks for a Chaos Goblin like Dave C is. Yeah, so this is, I mean, Team Red's doing everything that you want to do to win this game, right? You take center, you protect your Zerg player, you let them power up, you let them get all the way up to 37 workers. And then they're going to be scary, right? That's how this works. You get scary as a Zerg player when you're big. What's up, Jordan B? Long-time member of the channel. How's it going, Jordan? Hey, you 002. That's a fun name to say, actually. I like it a lot. They're chatting. I don't know what they're saying. RJB is a little bit out on the UMS stuff, but he will play Phantom. So the Hydras are here, but, like, alone against Speedlots, that's not really what they were built for, you know? I think working together? Working together. Medics healing up Hydras is actually a pretty good thing. Gotta make a decision. Where are we gonna go? Well, we're gonna kill this DT thanks to Overlord. Overlord placement here, which is excellent. Really, really good, actually. There's a Robotics Bay coming in from Team Red, too, so I like that. Team Blue doesn't seem to be doing any of that stuff. Oh, Storm is on the way, and Storm is done for this blue player, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so breaking a choke against a Protoss on a fastest map, if they have Storm, is just going to be an absolute nightmare for everybody involved. More and more Hydras pumping out here. Zerg player probably needs a couple more macro hatcheries. Maybe get closer to, oh, only 36 workers. Yeah, closer to, I don't know, 70 workers? Can we do it? Can we do it? Yeah, fair enough, Makwo Bear. He is discerning. He will watch a good fastest map, not bad fastest map. Fair enough, fair enough. And Toy Cop makes a good point as well. Storm drop! 17 kills. 17 kills. And fins down to 13 workers. 13 probes at 8.5 minutes on the fastest map means you're either really bad or you just got dropped. You just got dropped. Yeah, for sure, Chris. Some really, really weird map games this week. That was fun. Inner Coven's a really weird map. What was the other one that I cast that was a couple weird maps? Overwatch is kind of a weird map. And then there was the Multiverse that was a weird map too. Weird map week. Kind of unofficially speaking, but maybe I should do that officially at some point. I don't know. I don't rightly know. Alright, we're going to ×2 this a little bit. See where the game takes us. Fun's back up to 25 workers. Doing a great job. That's why you have the multiple nexuses. That's why you have 3 of them in this stage of the game. Another attempted drop, but the Hydra shut that one down actually pretty nicely. They were ready for that. And they said, nope. We're going to protect our probe friends. Drop attempt. Gets a storm off. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Down to 15 workers there. Barcode 9. Never a good feeling when that happens. Dude, mass reaver production happening here for Barcode 9. Can't really afford to support it. Spider-Mine's out. Spider-Mine's siege tank in the middle of the map is really hard to move out against as well if you have a ground-style army. Another drop attempt. This guy right here. Ah! Oh, okay, that was a good storm. That was a great secondary storm. Fun is down to... Oh, nope. Who is this again? Yeah, that's what fun. Down to 40 workers. Good pro pool, though. A little bit of Korean happening here, too. Big old mech drop bottom left, though, from Team Red. This is very scary stuff. Corsair, no. Not allowed. Corsair also, no. Not allowed. Double Stargate, in fact, not allowed whatsoever. And then a huge Hydra push in the front. Tank supporting for a minute, but not anymore. Just mass Hydra. No upgrades on these boys at all. Storm drop attempted on the Zerg player. There's lurkers down here. There's Hydras dealing with it too. Gets a nice Storm off. Down to 16 drones. Back up to 25 drones instantly because that's what Zerg can do. I got on about the attack down the left side. Problematic. This Zerg player is in a lot of trouble. Siege tanks and Hydras are here. This is not good. Not good at all. Going to try to finish off the Zerg player by just attacking directly with +2/+1 Zealots. Are there lurkers here? Yeah, there are some lurkers here. They probably need to move up a little bit. There are some Sunkens in the mix as well. Can they buy some time? Sieging these tanks up would be nice. There we go. Sieging these tanks up would be nice too. Actually, maybe going after some of these probes instead of just picking away at the edges. The probes are going to fight against these cannons, but these ones aren't sieging. Maybe that's a good thing right now. Maybe that's going to work out. Tanks defending. Goliaths defending. Shuttle getting killed. Reavers defending here too. Look at this. Team Red defending their buddy. Very, very nicely. All right, so now the probe count is not good at all. Actually, what? Yeah, 10. Okay, we're down to 10 workers now. And I think that's a dead Protoss. Zerg player staying alive thanks to support of siege tanks and Reavers. Really, really nice stuff. So this is usually what happens in 3v3 fastest maps. Somebody dies fast. There we go. Do you have a home away from home? No. I've noticed that happens less recently. Or less consistently in higher level 3v3s is kind of able to set up a secondary home, right? At the lower level ones, it seems more easy to pull off, which I guess makes sense. All right, Zerg player getting Storm. Zerg player getting Dragoon. There's no Dark Storm here at all, but there are siege tanks. Storming those tanks, bringing Zealots in there too. Oh, Reaver's doing friendly fire splash a little bit. Finishing off the siege tanks very nicely stuffed. Hey, you gets officially eliminated from the game. It's a 6 Storm. Heidi's down to 4 drones. So, like, Heidi's not dead as the attack fizzles out here from Team Blue, but my gosh, down to 4 drones at 14 minutes is not good. Doesn't have 8,000 minerals either. Has 1,000 minerals to rebuild a little bit. But more Dragoons and Zealots keep coming. Do you want to set the... I like this. This tank setup here. This Terran player is really good, actually. I like this Terran player a lot. He's very helpful. He's been aggressive. He's been defensive. He attacks. He defends. What is it? He attacks. He protects. But more importantly... something, he sets up tanks on the other side of the wall a couple times, actually. Dave C. Maybe all the Korean is angry racial slurs. Maybe it is. I don't know. No one's translating for us. Dude, siege tank on this side of the wall is worth its weight in absolute gold. That's so good. Massive drop. Bottom right. Oh my gosh. Who's going to die now? Someone's dead now. Luxor, maybe? Are we Lux? Nope. Yes, we are a Luxor getting Reaver bombed into oblivion. Rodrigo, happy Sunday. Reavers, connect. Reavers connecting on tanks as they come out of factories, but tanks getting shots off too, which is good. Yeah, siege tanks unanswered to Reavers. There's a reason we never, ever see Reavers, okay, in most capacities against Terran. Reaver drops early, really good. But once we start getting a lot of tanks out, then the Reavers lose their effectiveness and everybody dies. Yeah, like these guys right here. All of this Protoss is dying. 2 upgrades, +2 attack on the siege tanks. The Dragoons are up 2-1-2. So, I mean, Protoss getting good upgrades in fastest map is a pretty consistent thing as well. A single Mutalisk has arrived. He's dead now. Yeah, makes sense. That looks like an accident. Ooh, Maelstrom's on the way from Fun. who has gotten dropped but has rebuilt quite nicely. Center isn't exactly a super strong hold for Team Red, but it's holding for the time being anyway. Dark Archon Energy coming in from a blue player too. So are we going to see an attempted build my own personal army situation here? Oh, yeah. So didn't mind control because they still have all their shields, but like, maybe they're trying to mind control drops as they come in, or maelstrom them maybe? Maelstroming a drop-in range of cannons would be kind of insanely good. Alright, so blue in a really tough spot right now. This is not good. It's Team Protoss up north against Protoss, Terran, Zerg, so maybe we'll go colors here. Oh my gosh, Heidi. Heidi, no! Heidi's back down to 25 workers, everybody. Don't mind Heidi. And then Revenge, maybe? Oh, it's so bright. So much brightness. Oh, that's Reaver, though. Die, cannons. Ah, more Reavers surprisingly popping out here. But taking cannon shot, so going to die. All right, so Luxor's at 20 workers. Heidi's at 29. OK is at 17. Hey, look, another massive drop down here. My goodness gracious. This feels thumbnail-y. Sure, what the heck. Bonk. So, Barcode 9 is at 94 workers in the top left. I think that's Minchul. I don't know. Mech guy doing a big old tinky drop. Not going to succeed. There's too many Zealots here with 2 good upgrades. The Goliaths are not bad in this situation, but they're not exactly a perfect answer either. Another drop moving out, which does get spotted by Team Red because it's flying directly over Team Red stuff, including some missile turrets, which is not good for any of these poor guys either. Reavers going after the supply depots. I like this play a lot, actually. Trying to supply block the Terran into oblivion is not a bad choice. Is it going to work? It does! It supply blocks him. Not into oblivion, but that's a supply block. 108 out of 127 used. Not great. Trying to sneak in another drop into Cannonville. It's like going into Flavor Town and you're not prepared for it. Supply block on Luxor. Plus he's only at 29 workers. Not good. Not good at all. This game is really amazing. Trying to go for another drop. This time escorted by Corsairs for reasons that make sense. Mind control. I heard it. I heard the mind control sound. You get back here. There is an SCV in this shuttle. Run! Run, shuttle. Mutos want to kill you for obvious reasons. What? Ah! Why did you fly into Terran zone? Oh, there wasn't really an option there. Storm drop again. Oh my gosh, another storm drop again. Heidi's at 21 workers, everyone. That was an attempted SCV abduction, and it didn't work. Did not work. We going again? Oh my gosh. Maelstrom? Maybe this is better thumbnail. I'm finding better thumbnails here. I feel like that meme where the dude's looking at another girl with his girl. Yeah, these Dark Archons are just like here. I guess they don't have energy for anything. At least nothing that's useful. Alright, so the Reavers wipe out the main Nexus and the secondary Nexus, which sucks. Which totally sucks. We're donating Mutalisks to science here. We're donating some Hydras as well. The siege tank's saying no. No. No one's gonna get donated ever again. Not on my watch. There we go. Siege Tank's doing some work. So, yeah, I guess the problem with trying to mind control an SCV if you're Team Blue right now is you got to get all the way down here and then make it all the way back, which means flying through red-controlled areas. It's not going to work out all that well, unfortunately. Corsair, I don't know why there are so many Corsairs here. Siege Tanks, sieging up. Corsairs trying to win Corsair battles. It's just absolutely murdering dropships today. Like they're like, no you can't do mind control. Get out. Oh, he got it. No. I'm looking at Luxor. I'm an idiot. So carrier transition here for Team Blue, which again, you have an enemy Terran and an enemy Zerg. Like, this is not going to work. No. I hope this is Barcode 9 telling his teammate to not make carriers because they are bad. They're bad in all these situations here. The Zerg player is just going to Dark Swarm Hydra your face, maybe devour you. Oh, that is a mind control. Oh, there's an SCV in here. Was there an SCV here? There must have been. There was an SCV on the front lines. All right. Dude, just mass Archon obliterating siege tanks is an incredible view. Wow. Where'd it go? Where'd the SC? Here it is. Hey, they left a spot for the command center to get built even. That's amazing. All right, man. Minchul, he's making his own Terran army. Step 1 starting now. Corsairs trying to kill Overlords, dying for it. Drop ships say, hey, we see what you're doing in here. We see you have a command center, and then all the drop ships die. Was that just freeing up supply? What was that? That was not good, is what it wasn't. Pushing the Terran out with, you know, Zealots, because Zealots are pretty good, and you don't have a lot of Vultures in this group, so 313 is awesome, too. 2-0, still no further upgrades from the Terran. Alright, so the carriers are doing carrier-style things. This is where Hydras are good, but this is where he's like, oh, crap, I don't have a Hive yet. That is a problem. That is a problem for sure. Alright. Killing some of his own gateways to make room for his Terran stuff. Got 210. 210's up for Barcode 9 right now. That's what we want to see. And I don't know. This is where Team Red is to be like, no. No, you're not getting 400 total supply on us. Please, thank you, not allowed. Massive Reaver drop down to the south, getting in some more work. We're here for you, supply depots. You thought you were free of us, but no. We're here to finish the job that we started 4 or 5 minutes ago. Bam. All right, so all the Reavers die. The supply block is real for Luxor again, though. 108 available for 147 that he has. The carriers are, again, if the Zerg doesn't have the tools for this, Scourge are getting some nice connects, though. Okay, killed one of the carriers. Very nicely done. Like, really, really very nicely done. But we need the Dark Swarm. Ensnare's on the way, like that. Spire's on the way. Another Spire's on the way, rather. But maybe some Dark Swarm. Maybe some Dark Swarm. Terran player getting into factory play because nobody's going to, at this point in the game, start making Marines. It's just not going to work out for you. What you really need are siege tanks and stuff. Great EMP on those stacked carriers. Sick. Disgustingly sick EMP right over all of those carriers. Faux show. Yeah, killing his own gateways to make room for the factory production. And the other problem is that your guys are going to be built without upgrades. So you got to start working on upgrades. There's your Greater Spire for those Devourers. You got to get upgrades too while you're building these factories. Because 0-0 tanks don't really strike the fear into anyone's heart at this stage of the game. Not really. Alright. This is where... Okay, so he makes his own carriers. So Minchul's like, alright, fine. Maybe this is Minchul. I don't know. Barcode 9 says, fine. You're making carriers. I'm going to make carriers. Of course, are any of these players making Arbiters just to stasis the enemy carrier group? No. That doesn't seem to be happening at all, which I find very strange because Arbiters are insanely good. There we go. 6 Arbiters at a time are on the way from Barcode 9. The carriers are just all going to die, which is problematic. And I don't know if we have stasis researched either, which is a problem. But maybe the cloaking potential? No, but the Arbiter just gets sniped and then bad things happen. Dude, Team Blue on the back foot right now. The Arbiter's not going to pop with enough energy for anything right now. So hold it out. What is in this dropship? I don't know, but it's very dead now. Are we just donating these? All right, well, with cannon support, it was enough to push back the red carrier threat. Is he making... Gotta be Goliath. No, he's going siege mode, boys. Going tanks, killing his own forge to make more room for stuff. This is good. This is really, 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 really good stuff right now. Have I mentioned on stream recently that YouTube, like 3 or 4 months ago, started recommending my own videos on my phone? Like, hey, here's a push notification for a video you're probably interested in. And I'm like, that's my video, YouTube. Like, I'm logged in to YouTube on this phone on that account. What is going on? All right, Zerg player's been allowed to really power up here, right? 77 total workers, got a ton of Hydras out. They only have 1-1 upgrades, which, come on, Heidi. You've been making nothing but Hydras today. How do you have 1-1 upgrades? That seems impossible and bad. These are definitely epic battles. I'm not going to argue against that, but man, the upgrades on the Hydras could be a lot better. Carriers have better upgrades than the Hydras do right now. 333. Carriers do. They're tier 3 units. Ah, here's Terranville. It's actually a lot of Terranville. Oh, man. 298. We're at 298 supply. The Hydras with Dark Swarm will just kind of win this instead of kind of sort of winning this game. Dude, honestly, though, having Heidi's playing like me. Although I'd probably have better upgrades than Heidi, actually. Alright, so carriers are like, ha! You Hydralisks are pretty good, but not if you can attack my body. Carriers from Fun are trying to engage here as well. Doing pretty well. Fun's upgrades are something, but he's constantly building more interceptors, and as a result, it's problematic. Oh, 333. Look at that. You can select an interceptor and see what the upgrade is. Very good. Very, very good. Who's going to win? There's your stasis. Okay, so bam. Fun gets caught. with a stasis, which means that our guy, yep, Minchul 9 is here. And also his teammate, OK, is here too. Ah, the stasis is so good. Yeah, Gleb, that's probably what it is. YouTube's like, look how cool this video is. Hee hee, I know that it's yours. Dude, Storm Ensnare getting tossed down. I love that stuff. You know what'd be good is Dark Swarm right here. It's literally Mass Carrier. It's literally Dark Swarm was designed to deal with this exact thing, and it does such a good job. You never see carriers against Zerg except on very, very specific matches. And maps in particular. Gamete Meiosis on the way. Queen Energy getting researched. Do you just friendly fire splash your own carriers? You are friendly fire splashing your own carriers with acid spores, dude. Careful with that. That is a problem with team games. You need to be attacking carrier bodies, not interceptors. You're actually splashing your own teammates' carriers more than your own. Heidi, why? Dude, mutas and devours, oh my. Kind of working a little bit. Carriers backing out. And despite the fact that you are acid sporing your own carriers right now, you're winning the battle anyway, somehow and some way. What's up, Jacko? Good stasis there, though. Again, and Fun's getting caught with stasis a lot. So able to defend pretty expertly here too. Mind control's on the way from Fun. He recognizes what's happening here, but dude, Minchul just has an entirely second Terran army. He's at 357 supply. Is he getting upgrades? Is getting ship weapon upgrades? Oh no, Luxtra's doing that. Yeah, vehicle weapons, vehicle plating. All right, cool. All is well. Double tank recall! Tank recall! Tank recall! I can't say anything but tank recall because we got a tank recall. Somebody in chat said we were gonna get a tank recall, and we got a tank recall. Yes. Let's do it. Zerg's like, I've been making devourers. I could ensnare you, I guess. Oh my gosh, the Dark Swarm shows up in time for there to be tanks, where Dark Swarm doesn't matter as much. The Devourers are like, there's siege tanks shooting stuff. We don't know how to handle that at all. Carrier's kind of pushing the front here from Fun a little bit, but ay caramba. Man, Altair, happy Sunday, happy Monday for you. Yeah, so look, you could kill these carriers, but the siege tanks are problematic. Dude, that was great. That was just fantastic. Yeah, this is a great game. RJB doesn't send me bad ones, but this is on the higher end of the quality of games that he sends me. Okay, Stasis the Devours, which is cool. I mean, these tanks are slowly getting whittled down by 2 attack Mutalisks, which is nice. Heidi is in a lot of trouble. Heidi's down to 24 drones and 150 supply of Devours. Finally clearing these tanks out. That's what we're into. Can I Play Please is in the house too. What's up, Can I Play Please? Happy Sunday. Scouts come to try to deal with the enemy carrier group. Dude, this game has everything. I think we might split this off onto its own cast for this week because I think we need more than 160 people watching this one. Valkyrie in the house. Never mind. Valkyrie's dead now. Valkyrie joined us, and then bad things happened to it, as happens a lot. Massive Corsair group. No, don't it. Why are you attacking the... Is it kind of super working here? This Corsair stuff never works when I watch it. But we have scouts in the mix. Oh, but Valkyrie's here too. So Valkyrie Corsair wiping out a carrier group, which is not honestly something. So Vanstek, top left, Protoss is, I don't know, it might be Minchul. Queen wanders into death for no reason at all. Did we recall? We recalled some tanks in here to defend against this incoming ground attack that has been coming and trying to kill OK for some time. It's there you go. You got 2-2 siege tanks, man. 2-2. It's 400. No, it is 400 supply for barcode 9, who we think is Minchul. Another recall of tanks down here into Heidi's base. I mean, Heidi's just having possibly the worst time of Heidi's StarCraft life today. I mean, no, there's definitely been worse times for every StarCraft player, but still. Hit it. Hit it. Dude, Heidi might just have to tap out here. 16 drones. Not looking good at all. The tank carrier combo reminds me of how I defeat the last level of the Brood War campaign. You just make a million siege tanks and carriers and just kind of go from there. Yeah, man. Minchul turned around a 3v2 scenario and turned it to his own very, very special 3v3 situation. Because, yeah, it's 600 supply versus 600 supply, although FunFun's at 244 now. So FunFun is making his own Terran stuff. He's trying to. It's not as fast or I think as effective as what our barcode, possibly Minchul player has done. Another tank recall into the main base of the Terran. Hey, I heard you like siege tanks. I'll put some siege tanks in your siege tanks. Battle cruisers are even operational here too. This is nuts. This is a really, really, really good game. And then there's more tanks down here too. And Luxor's down to 9 SCVs and is pretty much just a dead person. All right, well, I think that's your GG. I mean, we're looking at it. We are looking at a dead Terran and a dead Zerg. Heidi, 60 supply. Luxor, 95 supply, 3 SCVs, has some money, but it's hard to build an army when you have a giant carrier tank army sitting on top of your production. He's trying to make mass Wraith to deal with this, which is not a bad idea. But when they come out and instantly die, it's a tough look. Super tough look. So oh, there's no detection. Cloaked Wraith. Cloaked Wraith. Cloak Wraith doing what Cloak Wraith does. Stasis up here too. So Team Blue's carriers are all largely stasis, which means that the ones that aren't stasis get picked off, which means battle cruisers can actually assist here with their +2 attack and +1 armor. Dude, this game is banana pants. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this game today. Holy smokes. 74 total likes. Excellent. We can get that to 100. I know that we can. Tank recall! Tank recall, tank recall, tank recall. Oh, disruption web. Ah! Mass disruption web here too. Insane. Insane. Dude, the cloaked wraiths are wiping out these carriers though. Not all of them. Just detection has arrived, however, so they need to get out. And Luxor leaves the game. Heidi leaves the game. GG! Take recalls and carriers and mind control and reavers and corsairs and disruption web. Oh my. What an absolutely sick 3v3 fastest. One of the best ones I have ever seen. Tons of fun on all sides. Zerg player left something to be desired. Hey, you struggled a lot there too. But man, not everybody can be amazing in these games, I guess. But shoot, everybody else. Luxor, Fun, Barcode 9, who we think is Minchul. And okay, just absolutely playing it perfectly in a lot of ways here. The tank recalls were the best. They were super fun. That killed Heidi, and that killed Luxor, and that killed Fun. Tank recalls are just... yeah, that happens and you're sad. That's it. It's just, it affects your mood instantly. Look at all this Terran stuff. You'd think this was a Terran main. Like somebody came in here and was Terran. No. This is all boop. This is all Barcode 9 stuff. He just completely owns all this stuff. He's got 400 available supply. His tanks have 2-2. He's making Valks. He understands everything. Yes, man. Ah, so good. So good. So good. So winner of the day obviously is going to be Barcode 9 Minchul. 877,000 points for him today. Not into the million club, but he was close. He was getting there. He ends up killing 1,300 units, which is twice as much as anybody else in the game. Structures, he raises more than anybody else in the game. And he outspends everybody by, like twice as much. 240,000 resources spent. The next closest is 143. That's fantastic. That was so good. All right, that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.